officials today released a report stating that California, in particular Los Angeles, is no longer the gang and crime capital of the country. Officials say that Texas is now the gang and crime capital of the U.S. They point to a significant rise in crime and violence in cities such as Houston, San Antonio, and especially in Dallas, said to be home.
Just like that, we back with another one. Story time. Bring the story on. Bring the story on. Let's do this disclaimer, man. We are not doing this for the to glamorify drug violence, the use of. Man, excuse that, y'all. I'm at work. We do not glamorify drugs, the use of violence. None of this. It's for educational research purposes only. With that being said, bring out a story time, man. This is another story time. This is a story time when I was in the joint, man. When I was locked up in the joint, man. You know, y'all go back and check out some of them. Hold on, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Now I'm telling y'all the story time of. Let me give y'all the story time of back when I told y'all I was on K-Wing or whatever. They had turned this whole wing just for Crips because we was doing too damn much. We couldn't have no blacks over there. I mean, we couldn't have no Mexicans over there. And then by this time, we just smashed the white boys, so we can't have no white boys over there. And we sure couldn't have no bloods over there. You know what I'm saying? Well, this one blood, I don't know his name. I wouldn't even heard this story time about my partners. I wouldn't even know I was in lockup. I was told about this story time. I was in closed custody, closed ag sig for something. I don't know what I did, but I was in lockup. I couldn't come out of lockup. I can't even remember because I did so much back then. Well, this blood had got into it with the laws. He had whooped on the laws and did, you know, back in the 90s, we used to take off from the laws. We didn't bar, man, they shut up. We didn't bar fighting the police. We would fight the police. We do whatever we want. You know, all it was just you go fight the police, you go to jail. Going to jail means you go to lockup. We go to lockup 15, 20 days, fighting the police, come right back out. Yeah, you got a major case, disciplinary action. Your line class dropped, but we didn't care. You know what I'm saying? We was young gladiators. They used to call us Thundercats back in the 90s because we was young. I was 17, 18, man, when I was in the penitentiary. So they called me a Thundercat. All the youngsters, we was Thundercats. We squabbled for nothing. The police, whoever. So anyway, in the story time, the blood dude had got into it with the Laos, man. He whooped on the Laos. He did something to the Laos. And they threw him back there with us. They threw him back there with the lions, tigers, and bears. I don't know. He went to lockup. He came out of lockup. He wasn't supposed to come on our wing. He was supposed to go over to K. We was in K2. They were supposed to go to like K4, K5 or something. But they threw him over there with K2 with all the Crips. I'm in lockup, and the SSI is the dudes who's pushing the brooms. That's the janitors, like, but they also inmates. So the SSI, my partner from H-Town, he come through and he said, say, look out, cuz. I'm like, what's up, homie? He said, you know, they threw a blood back there in the cell with y'all. I'm like, you lying? He said, nah, I just watched them move in there like 5 minutes ago. I said, damn, they from the rat pack, and we was like, yeah, they gonna get him. He said, but the blood talking SHIT, like on his way to his cell, like they hitting him up, he hitting him back up with that B-dog. I'm like, dang, so homie tripping, homie with the business. They say, yeah, he with all the BS. So they couple days go by, I don't hear nothing, and he come back and he say, hey man, your boy Monster got at him. I mean, the blood got at your boy Monster. I'm like, Monster? Then Monster supposedly from Park Road, but I ain't never heard this nigga on Park Road. I ain't never seen this nigga on Park Road when I was in South Dallas. But ain't no South Dallas niggas in there even knowing who he is. But he claiming Park Road 187 because his mama, his granny, or somebody stay over there, and he's saying he grew up over there. So them niggas, they really, you know, they ain't really too much tripping with him because he know names and know streets, so niggas can't really just can't say his granny name. He didn't grow up over there with his granny. So they letting him rep the rope for some reason, and they done battle tested him. He done squabbled. You know, he done checked in. They done checked him out, and he got down. Man, the SSI say, man, they threw the blood in the cell with Monster. I said, damn, for real? They said, yeah. As soon as the blood come in the cell, Monster stand up. They said the blood drop his mat and pull a shank out. So the Mexican, not the Mexican, I'm sorry. They said the blood hit Monster 4 times. Bam, bam, bam. Say Monster fall on the bunk and fold up. So the blood standing up over him, hitting him with he got a bone crusher. I don't know if y'all know what a bone crusher is. A bone crusher is a big old shank. Not a little shank, a big old shank. They say he He hit Monster, boom, with the bone crush. Told him, had Monster holler him, say blood rule, nigga. This blood wasn't from Dallas either, man. This blood was from like San Antonio or somewhere. So we don't know who he is. You know what I'm saying? So he hits Monster, say blood rule. They say Monster holler, blood rules. I mean, it ain't funny, y'all. They say every time you hear that, all my partners said all they could hear was blood rules. Blood rules, that's enough. You got me, blood, you got me. Say, tell them, say you boo, nigga, say you boo. Say instead of that's how blood say they cool. They say they boo. So every he hit Mons 2-3 times, Mons say I'm booed, blood, I'm booed. Which is our violation, man. This is our terminology for smash out, stomp out, ass whoop. You know, you finna get kicked out the set, boot up the set, just playing percent out of stupid ass shit. But the nigga hitting him with that black, with that bone crush, that bone crusher make you say anything. So I'm like, damn, what happened? They said the Laos rushing there, and they get old boy, the goon squad, they slam him down, just handcuff, do what they do. They say he down, he back here with you and lock up, you on the other end. I'm like, damn, that's cold. I said, hey man, well when they call Rick, go down there and tell Fibes is this cool ass black law. I said, they let us out 2 at a time. Like me and him could go to Rick. They want, we in 23 and 1. We on lockdown. You get 23 hours. Actually, you get 23 and 45. 45 minutes to be outside, 15 minutes to shower. So you get 45 minutes of Rick, 15 minutes to shower, and the other 23 hours you in the lockup. So when you go out there, they send us out in twos. So I'm tell Fibes to put me on the Rick, with the blood nigga when they run Rick. So he go down there and get Fibes come back, Fibes laugh, and he said, you think you slick, huh? I said, why you say that? He said, you trying to get on the yard with the blood because he just stabbed your partner. We know what time it is. We ain't putting you on the Rick yard with the nigga. So I don't never get to see this dude. I see him from the back though. Finally, they called showers like 2 days, and I kept missing the shower. I kept missing them in shower time because I be sleep, man. I stay up all night, sleep all day. So this particular time they called shower time, I happened to be up. I'm looking at the side of my cell. You stand at the door, you can see down the crack, and all I could see was the back. See his back, and on his back, I seen he had blood real big across tattooed in his back, and then he had some hands. He had one hand throwing up the B, and he had the other hand crushing in his hand. It was crushing a CRAB. You know what a CRAB is? He was crushing one of them in his hand. I'm like, I can't wait till I get out of lock. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get him when I catch him, boy. Yeah, he down there on the unit with us. He think this shit cute. Yeah, I'm gonna get him. So finally, I come out of lockup. They throw me back over on the wing with them niggas. You know what I'm saying? They telling me what happened. Monson got sent out. He ain't even on the unit no more. He done got sent to John Cedar because niggas was hitting him with a bone crush. You know what I'm saying? He punching his lungs, all type of shit. They just sent him down to John Cedar, which is the Galveston Hospital. And 9 times 10, he ain't coming back on this unit anyway. He going somewhere else. So I'm telling them niggas, I'm like, man, some kind of way. I don't know if they gonna ship home or what, but some kind of way we got to get this food. Like I don't know how we gonna get them or whatever. So I got all type of cases. I done got in trouble for all type of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Jacking off on the laws. I done got jack cases. I done got out of place cases. I done got skipping in the line, eating twice cases. I get wrote up for everything back then. I'm 17, bro. I'm just ignorant. I'm a crash out at this time. I didn't care about no case. So they called me and my partner Cedric McPherson. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Sid down there right now. He done caught another charge a while back. I said I ought to be here to get ready to come home, man. My partner, they robbed Jerry's or something, man. He went up and him and his partner Lil Boo, man. They went up in Jerry's and robbed Jerry's. They shot my nigga Fang off. Cedric McPherson, real crip nigga, man. Out there the wicked west side, West Dallas. But anyway, they taking me and Sid to court for something. And when we come out of court, we waiting to go to court. They got us standing on the wall, on the building, and so they bring the other law. The other laws is coming out of the lockup building, and they got full handcuffed. They got his hands behind, but they got the blood nigga. So me and Sid looking, I tell Sid, that's that blood nigga. That's the blood nigga that stay up Monster. So Sid like, you bullshit. I said, man, that's that nigga, bro. I swear to God, that's that nigga. Now, we ain't handcuffed. We just standing with our hands behind our back, standing on the wall waiting to go to court. Man, as they getting closer and closer, I said, Sid, what's up? Let's pack him out. Let's go on and jump on. Let's go on and get him. It's the only time we're going to have to get this food. Sid say, shit, I ain't doing no trip. I said, we're going to lock up, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Sid like, shit, let's get him. Hey man, as they got closer and closer, but as soon as he got right in front of me, I stepped out. I hit him with one of them all you can, yow! And when I hit him, I look up, I seen Sid take out, yow! And Dad, when we went to clicking on him, right? He handcuffed. Man, when we swung them first 2 punches, Lyles took out, pow! They take out running. They ain't trying to stop us. They ain't trying to intervene. They gone. They gone to the other building to go get some help. Say we romp-a-root this nigga for about a good 3-4 minutes before the Lyles came down. That's a long time to get your ass whooped. 3 minutes between me and Sid whooping on this nigga. I'm talking about whooping this fool. When we got through this fool, bloody nose, eyes black, I'm talking about you were laying on the ground ragging. Lyles came, hey, get on the ground. They got the gas guns and all that shit. We lay down, they pick us up, take us to the infirmary, weigh us in, and throw us straight in lockup, which I didn't care. I think I stayed in lockup that time like 31 days. But I ain't care. It was worth it just to get that nigga who stay out my partner, man. I really wanted to put that bone crusher on him or put one of them pig pokers on him, but you know that's what we did down there. We will hit you with a pig poker too, or a bone crusher down there in Texas. I'm talking to Cali, not the state. Y'all think we don't play with knives? No, we're quick to box. We'll box you first, but at the same time, we'll hit you with a pig poker or a bone crusher too. But that was just a little story time reminiscence. I was remembering about when we jumped in this one blood, man. He was a real blood, man. He was repping his. He didn't give a damn. He wasn't scared. This was in the 90s when you really didn't see no bloods. But he was a stone cold soldier, man. I got another story time. Hit that like button, man. Like, share, and subscribe. I got another story time I'm going to tell y'all about when we had a ride with the bloods. I'm really trying to say this for monetization because this was a ride. This was a good one. Crips against the bloods, man. But with that being said, let me get back to my other job. And I can get back with y'all later on this evening with another story. Stay down, man. Peace.